wins both. Nico Young gets third in the 5K, gets second. Gets third in the 5K, gets seventh in the 3K. And the reason we got seventh, he fell. Nico Young fell. I'm not sure where it was. So I think what lap number is that? I'm not sure what lap number that is. But yeah, basically after 1,200 meters, he runs a 36-second 200 because he falls at the start-finish line. Basically, the back half of the entire field, someone trips up, Nico Young goes down. Luckily, it wasn't that crazy of a hot pace that he was able to get back into the mix. But you have to think, if Nico Young doesn't fall, does he finish a little bit higher? Nico Young is not going to win the race, but maybe instead of finishing seventh, he finishes third, and then NAU scores even more points. He still was able to close well. He closes in 27 seconds. He closes on par with the rest of the crew. You look at this field, the top 8 were all separated by less than a second. So it was basically like the end of a 1,500 where everyone is crossing the finish line within the same time. It was all about positioning. And you think if that fall doesn't happen, does Nico have better position? And if he has better position, does NAU, follow up their 1-3 performance with another 1-2 or 1-3 or 1-4 or something like that? But overall, these 3 kids, Nico Young, Abdi Haminur, Drew Bosley, scored 29 points. They've podium. It's incredible. I always say that, like, every year I'm always trying to find, like, the distance team that I think can podium. It's like my thing I always do. I did it with Wisconsin one year. I did it with Stanford. I did it with NAU in 2020. And every year I predict. I did it with Lowy Lalang. I was like, Lowy Lalang, he's going to win 3 events and he's going to podium for Arizona. Every year I'm always like, this is the year a distance school is just going to podium. And it finally happened. And then you've got it done. And, they did it with potential errors. Like Nico Young getting second wasn't expected, but they still had 3 points to spare. So even if Nico doesn't even score, they still score 27 points. If Drew Bosley doesn't get his 8th place finish, they score 28 points. So in reality, they basically could have done it with just 2 guys. It's incredible. They could have done it with 2 guys and Nico not score in the final event. They could have done it with just 3 scores, a first, and a second. And a first, and a third, which would have been 26 points, which would have tied for 4th. It's crazy. I mean, it is a result of the NCAA team title scoring being kind of weird, but in general, man, like, it was pretty cool to see 3 dudes finish 4th at a track meet. It shows that they just scored a meet differently, but that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, good run for NAU.